Hello and welcome to this free webinar on social media profitability. In this webinar, you will learn how to use social media to start and grow a profitable business. My name is Nancy Okorodudu. In the course of this webinar, I will share my story and will get to know better about me. Okay, so who is this webinar meant for? Which group of people this webinar is meant for? If you are a business owner who wants to bring your business online and sell more to people, this webinar is for you. If you are someone who wants to become a social media manager, you want to start working as a social media manager, or you want to start a social media management agency, you want to get a skill that you will learn and work from home and work remotely and serve companies that are home and abroad, this webinar is for you. And this webinar is also for corporate executives or corporate organizations who have sales and marketing team that you want to reach more people, especially online. This webinar is for you. So what do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about here in simple terms? How you can let a lot of people know about your products or services and buy from you by using social media platforms. Now, what are they? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and how you can start a social media management business. This is all we want to discuss in this webinar. This is all what we want to cover, how you can leverage social media to build a brand for yourself or to increase your sales or to promote your business. Okay, so let me tell you quickly about me. My name is Nancy Okorodudu, and I want to share a brief story about my social media experience. So listen to me. In the year 2020, precisely March of 2020, I had a traumatic experience. I had an experience that left me traumatized. It was a sad one, and not even an experiences. The year 2020 was challenging for me. Firstly, I gave birth to my last child, my third boy and my last child, March 2020. And then I almost lost my life during child delivery because of complications and every other thing. So I lost a lot of blood and I almost lost my life. But thank God, God gave me a second chance and I'm alive today. So at that period, I was quite weak. I couldn't do anything. Secondly, that same year, at that same time, year 2020, immediately we gave birth, 3 days later, there was an announcement of total lockdown in Nigeria as a result of the COVID-19. COVID-19 happened and there was total lockdown. And so we all had to close our businesses and we had to be at home. I used to run a rental, or up to now, I still run an event and rentals outfit in Kaduna back then. And so it ended, we had to close down our shop because of the COVID-19. And so there was little funds to actually do what I used to do before. Also, I lost my mom shortly after. In May, I lost my mom. My mom, who is supposed to take care of me and do the popular Omugwo, you all know. My mom died. She was sick immediately I put to bed, she fell into stroke and she died when my child was just 2 months. So all this was traumatic for me. It was a trauma for me. And then I was at home. Trying to heal because I was weak. And I was also at home because it was locked down and there was no business to do. And then because I was idle, I was thinking about so many things my mom will speak to me about. Following my background in my family, my mom had believed in me from childhood that I was an exceptional child because of my grades in school. I used to come out in high grades in school. And so when I almost graduated from the high institution, I immediately went into marriage. And then it was kind of like disappointing for my mom because she thought I was going to go far into career and go far and wide. But she was surprised to see that the last semester of my final year, I came with a man and said, see, I want to marry. And then, so after marriage, I gave birth to children. And so because of so many things were going on, because I needed time to take care of my kids, I couldn't go further in career, as in go further my career the way I would love to. But then I happened to pick up a part-time lecturing job with the Innovation of Institute of Technology, Kaduna. So, but then all this, I was just thinking about it. What my mom will always say, come see me, she will now. Why will you just go in the house, just sit down? Why will you sit there like I'm in a shop, and please, the work here, and then so nothing to do. Why I started paying attention. We was keeping us. For me, I was basically read things I become on social on business. And wow, oh, the rest of other people normal, but that a lot. So I begin to look, see that there is a more businesses because influencers are the same way. So not normal, common. So I be somebody the first time and saying, wow, this has been helping my businesses. As is a point we had event and rental business, and I will share what 120 becoming a year 2021 statement. I took my timeline 21 I statement and told coming to give it because I write my stories and my usual. And so when I start business on that and then to begin to ask to me for to know who had led the group. Grow and say grow your Facebook community needed feed them with. And then when we start giving, I begin to we discover that audience the group and that is when to that if you want to start first you should be a chartered accountant, and we now move into CAC registration. You start helping businesses to carry out CAC registration, and that was how we baited NASTEF Consulting Limited. That was how we baited NASTEF around this audience we have raised. And today, let me tell you, NASTEF, we built NASTEF from 0 naira, and we are worth multi-million naira today. This is we just after 2 years. NASTEF Consulting was created in 2022, and then we became multi-millionaire companies. We have served people home and abroad. We have consulted for business owners. We have registered NGOs for Nigerians in diaspora. We have registered many companies, and we are doing amazing well. And we have run several trainings on several specific topics for business owners. So this is how we started, and ladies and gentlemen, this is how we are going. So not to bore you more with my story, why social media? Why should you use social media? Okay, number one, I have 5 points to tell you of 5 benefits that social media that you should use, that should make you use social media. And the first one says the large audience advantage. Social media has a wide audience advantage. It is easier to get to a large audience through social media. Do you know on Facebook alone, it has been recorded that over 50 billion people are on Facebook. So just imagine if you could share your ideas or your business or your product to these people, how much more sales can you make? How much? The audience is large, and then you can get unquantified numbers of audience if you know if you plot your graph well. So then we also, why social media? It is cost effective. It is cost effective. You can start leveraging or using social media to grow a business even from 0 naira. For instance, NASEF Consult, the only thing I did was to go and use Canva and design a flyer of what service I was offering, and that's all. All other things was on social media. And so it is cost effective, it's less cost effective. If you want to open a physical shop, you know what you will do. You have to pay for shop rent, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to what? You have to pay for many things. But social media is less costly to cost effective to use it to promote your business. If you want to even hire or go to radio station and you want to pay for or book for 30 seconds, go and hear the price. But for social media, you can actually use sponsored ad, run sponsored ad for 1,000 for less than 2,000 naira, and you are going to reach more people. So social media is really a blessed channel. Then again, it is easy to launch out. It is easy to launch out. You can just wake up this morning and say, see, I want to start selling. That's why we have drop shippers making millions. That's why we have e-commerce people selling online. They don't even have a product. All they know is just the awareness or the skill of social media marketing, and they will sell in tons what they do not have, because they have all the main thing that matters is digital marketing skills or social media marketing skills, and they have it. So it is easy to launch out. You don't need much funds. And then the social media for business owners who already are existing, it gives you room for the two-way communication. It has the two-way communication advantage in that you can chat with your customer, you can receive feedback immediately. And then you can do that to one person, but you see, one to all, you have a wide range of audience that you can get feedback for in a jiffy. So this is a two-way communication advantage. Then the fifth and my most precious one, we have the DBA advantage. DBA stands for the Daily Bank Alert Advantage. Let me tell you the truth, friends. Since I started selling on social media since 2022, January 2022, I have never gone by a day without selling something. I have never gone past a day without selling. That is how real it is. You can unlock your daily bank alerts with the help of social media. You can sell offers, you can sell products, and because of the large audience, the person that bought from you today will not be the person that will buy from you tomorrow, because the audience is wide, the audience is large. And then also, it has the automation advantage. The daily bank alarm comes when you are sleeping. It can come when you are eating. It can come when you are playing, because when you have the social media marketing skill, you can automate your sales process, and you can sell. Your customer can get their value, especially when you are consulting for people or you are selling. They can get value for what you are selling. They can get their product, and you are sleeping and you are getting payment. So it has a seamless process. You don't need to be very less busy before you can leverage social media. So that is why I'm encouraging you to use social media to start and grow business. So if you are here, you do not even have a business at all, don't worry. There is a business idea for you, and that is how you can start a social media marketing agency. Okay, so let's go further. So you will be asking by now, so where do I begin from? Where do I begin from? And so I have my sister here, I put it by the side, and I asked this question. I said, imagine if you are preparing to host a special guest in your house, what will you do? If you are preparing to host a special guest in your house, what are you going to do? Your sister or your long-time friend called you and say, I'll be in your house in 2 days' time. What do you think you will do? You see, my sister here is cleaning the house. So you will clean the place, you will prepare food and drinks, you will prepare everything you need to do to entertain your guests. I said the first thing, you will make the place tidy so that nobody should, so that your friends should not have a bad impression about you, that you are not a clean person. Then you also stock your fridge, stock your house with food to entertain your guests. And then after that, if your guest, let's say if peradventure you are not going to be available, you're not going to be around, you'd have put in place somebody, your house help, your brother, your sister, somebody that will attend to your guests and serve them the way you serve them, depending on when you arrive. Ladies and gentlemen, this can also be applied to social media management. Where can I begin from? Number one is to create a social media strategy. You have to create a social media strategy. A social media strategy is just making components. There's several components that makes a social media strategy. That means it gives you shared guide as to where to start from, where to begin from, which social media to use according to your target audience, according to your brand. We're going to talk about that later on. But then, just like your guest, let's assume the social media strategy now is your guest. You already know, you already confirmed that your guest is coming and you know the person. Okay, so the second thing you need to do is to create and optimize your social media pages. This is where cleaning comes in. This is where cleaning comes in. Just like you will clean your house and wait for a visitor, you should know that your page, your timeline, your own timeline, it's your own home. And then you should prepare the place neat so that when others come there, they can get value. And what makes your timeline messy on Facebook, for instance, when you accept tags from different people, you will see somebody will tag you and 99 others to a post, and you will leave it there. You will see people write jargons and tag you. And when somebody visits your post, it doesn't even visit your timeline, it doesn't even say anything you share or any business you share. All it sees is other people's thoughts concerning you. So if you want to start out on social media or to clean your social media platform so that you can sell well, so that you can only project your brand identity, you need to clean the place of those messes, of those earlier tags. You need to use the Facebook setting or Instagram to set that you can only approve the tags you want. So you optimize, and that is what we call social page optimization. You're going to set the pin post, set your bio, set the short powerful messages that captures what you do, and let people who come there first, this is what they will see. And then they will take your desired action. Then I say you need to put valuable and engaging content. After you have optimized your page, you will put engaging content. Just like after you have cleaned your house and your friend have come, you will stock your fridge, you will stock your home, you will stock with drinks and just like this, my barman here, preparing bar for, I think, his visitors. So you see, you will stock them to feed your guests. So also you need to prepare valuable content in your space, so that when people come, they will have what they will see and get engaged. They will be entertained, they will be educated, they will be enlightened, they will be inspired. So you need to create content, and it's called content writing, or yes, content creation, that will engage your content. And then this is me adding that as you grow your audience, as you optimize your page, you should also create offers and sell to your growing audience. You will always create offers and sell to them. Do not stop at creating an optimizing page. Do not stop at creating valuable content, just people to like and trust. You should also be able to offer and say, and when do you sell to them? When they have known you, when they have liked you, and then they will now trust you to buy from you. And how can they know you and like you? When you create your content strategy, when you optimize your page and talk about yourself in your bio, and then when you begin to prepare valuable content, you have fulfilled the KLT of marketing. It is called KLT. People must know you, people must like you. K for know, L for like, and T for trust. So they must know you, like you, before they trust you. And this is all that will make them to know and like you. And then when they've known and like you, loved you, they will now buy from you. So here are a few tips to keep your audience engaged on social media. If you have a social media handle and you want your audience to always respond to you from time to time, these are some tips you should be able to do to inculcate in your social media endeavors. So one, you have to share your brand stories. Whatever you are selling, there's always a story behind it. So you have to share relatable stories. You have to share your brand story. For instance, I told you about my story. I told you how NASEP came about. So I have shared my story because I want you to understand and know me more. So you need to share stories, relatable stories. You need to always use the CTA. The CTA means call to action. So you don't just make a post on your timeline and just go and run away. No, you're going to tell those people who ready to do something. It's either they should click a button, it's either they should respond to you on in comment section, it's either they should maybe if you're creating a valuable content, they should add their own quota or their own mention. So after writing a post, there must be a call to action. And not necessarily mean to sell, but at least you should tell your audience what exactly to do, because some of them do not know. Then it's okay to show vulnerability. That means you can also, some people I discovered they are, when they want to, they say don't share anything on social media. Yes, it's true, but then you are not a machine. You are not all perfect. People know there are two sides to people. And so when you come always to come and just share that this is this, I am a brand, I am perfect, I am what, people may not relate. But when you share some of the your vulnerable stories that relates with other people, people begin to build trust in you and people begin to engage because people are emotional. And then you also need to join forums. You need to join communities on Facebook, on okay, IG does not have a community. You need to join, you need to follow, yes, follow people and contribute, make a contribution so that people can see you and follow you. You understand? So under influencers post, under post of your friends and loved ones who are giving valuable content, you have to look for how to contribute with yours own ideas so that people will read this and say, who is this, and follow you to your channel. So these are tips. So what other areas can you leverage or enjoy social media? You can leverage social media when you have digital assets. A lot of us are professionals. A lot of us know a lot of things and people do not know. We can package them into digital products. Sorry, I'm starting with digital products before professional blog. You can package them as a digital product, just like what you know, what you have handled, what you have experienced. You can package them as an ebook or as a video course, just like what I am doing now. And then you can give them and sell to people who wants to know. If you're a coach and consultant, you should be able to produce some ebooks, some short videos that will help your audience. And then you can also leverage professional blogging. You understand? If you have money, you can get a blog and then use a highly optimize it, make sure it is search engine optimized, and then you can add link to where they can contact you under ads in your blog. It is also, I also have a blog that brings in clients, especially from their abroad. All right, then you can also build community just like how we build in NASEP Consult. It will help you to grow. Then you can also use influencer marketing if you are promoting a product or system. Yes, there is a place for organic marketing. That is, organic marketing means marketing that or traffic or people who know you before bought for you, they bought organically. That means you didn't have to pay any dime, you didn't have to sponsor a post, you only went and your friends, your family, your followers bought from you. This is what we call organic. But then you cannot go too far with organic. You must be able to use people who have gone ahead of you, other people trust to promote your products. And then you should also get aware or learn media buying. Learn media buying, how to use sponsored ads to run your business, or yes, to start and grow your business. So ladies and gentlemen, the social media is has the capability to make you reach more people. And when you reach more people, you know, profit is in numbers. The more people you reach, the more you make more sales, and the more you make more money. So you see, with social media, you can reach more people. You can reach large audience, like what we said, and then you can see the impact on people's life. Some of us, we wake up some morning and we are just happy because a lot of people are saying that this is what you did for me, I am inspired. So you can see the impact, you can see results. You can see results in people's life. Whatever business you are doing right now is solving people's problems. So if more people are buying, that means you are solving more people's problem. So there's the result is there to show. And social media can also make you rich. It can make you rich. If you know what you are doing, you can be rich using social media. So how is that possible? I said social media is the modern day miracle, creating opportunities for individuals, for small and medium enterprise, that's SMEs and large corporations. How can individual use social media? Now you can share your talent, your uniqueness, and the world will be able to know about you. New roles are springing. New roles are springing up as a result of social media. Before, we do not have media buyers. Before, we do not have copywriters. Before, we did not have content creators. But now, because of social media, we have all these roles. Just like how we have the role of a social media manager, or social media marketers, or social media specialists. You see, these roles are springing up because there is social media. Is that not blessed? And then business owners and large corporations can now reach a wider audience, build brand community, and enable brand loyalty. And they get to also interact with their customers. So you see, people will now trust them. They can use social media to communicate as a communication tool. So this is the blessedness of social media. And so before I go today, I want to introduce you to the Social Media Management and Marketing Academy. It's called in short form SMMA. You see, what you have heard over time for now has been duly broken down into 4 weeks to teach you how to start and grow a profitable business using social media. So the Social Media Marketing Academy, Management and Marketing Academy, is an online school where you learn simple digital skills required to start and grow a profitable business on social media, where you learn skills, content writing, copywriting, creating and content creation of creating slides and all this. However, you learn a lot of things. Don't worry, I'm sending you a link. You see details of what you are going to learn. Digital skills, how to automate your sales, how to start selling, how to write copies. You see, all this you are going to learn in the Social Media Academy. So who is the program for? Business owners, you should know. Individual who wants to build a career around social media management, cannot be overemphasized, and media sales and marketing team of large corporation. So what is the nature of the program? Like I told you, it is a 4 weeks online program. But here is the beauty of it. It is a practical, it has to do with practical lessons. You don't have to be with me for 4 weeks. The courses are pre-recorded. And so, but we have scheduled them in a way that you will take one per day. And then, so that you cannot be overwhelmed by the whole content we want to teach you in that 4 weeks. So the lessons are practical, and you will carry out a daily activity. Then you do not need to have any previous experience of social media or handling anything phone. You are going to learn on it. Then after every week, we have weekly live session every Saturday evening during the program, and to revise what you have learned and to take questions and answers. Then you can learn with either your phone or computer. You can learn this skills set with either your phone or computer. You can take the classes at any time of the day. Any time of the day you can take the classes. It's flexible. And then after that, we have a certificate of completion for this program. You need it, you will have it, and then you will also join our pool, especially those who want to become social media managers. You will join our pool so that when we have a lot of offers, we can send you to one of them. So ladies and gentlemen, how much is this program? This program is for 30 days, and these are the fee on the screen. These are the fee on the screen. I'm not going to say that much because this prices is changing soon. But look at it. If it's something you want to invest in your growth that will make you make more sales, I think it's worth a try. So you can pay in Naira, in whichever currency you are seeing there, and it is, yes, look at the US equivalent, the dollar equivalent, and then when you, this is the enrollment fee. And as you watch this, there's going to be a link. There's going to be a link, and there are going to be some links, not a link, around this video or down below this video. Please take action now. It's either you are joining our Telegram group, or yes, join our Telegram group or our WhatsApp group, where we give you updates of our next batch, because we have batches and we don't take it continuously. So you have to join our WhatsApp update and our WhatsApp group and our Telegram update channel, so that you can hear more, learn more about the social media marketing. Then if you want to just enroll immediately for the batch, so that the space will not be full, because we have limited slots for every batch, then you need to take action now. There's also a link that will show you more about the program and where to make payments and where to get onboarded immediately. So it's either you are taking action. It's either you are joining our Telegram group, you are joining our WhatsApp group, you are clicking the link to learn more, and then you are subscribing to a knowledge or to an academy that will change your life for good. So I say, promise not to waste your time. If I waste your time, please pardon me, but this is where I'll tell you thank you. I want to see you in the Social Media Academy. I want to see you in the community, and I want to see you give me results that there is, it is worth the try. Then if you want to look for what people have said, please click the link here. Click the link to learn more. You are going to see some testimonials that people over time has learned from us and what they are saying. But till then, stay blessed, but I want to see you in the academy. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.